Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We're back on Ponderosa, and I'm picking up right where I left off, so I think I'm going to head into the next day. Let's see what it brings. Fog. Let me get past the fog. There we go. Great demand at the sawmill for wood chips, which I don't have any. Well, I might have a few that come with the map, but I don't mess with them. I don't care. So let's get on with some farming. What happened to my speed boots? There they are. Alright, what was I doing? I was doing some of this and some of that, looks like. Let's continue on with this. That done. What else was I doing? I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was just a few hours ago. I finished about 11 o'clock last night. And, well, it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning now, so. Well, okay. Did I buy pig? I have pigs, don't I? The pigs are all set. Oh, yeah. Pigs are growing. Pigs are growing. Yes, they are. Whoops, that was it. Pigs. I have, oh, geez. I only had 13 when I started. And now I've got 19 already. Man, them pigs. They really go to it, don't they? All right, well, I got to get some stuff going for those pigs. What do I have planted? Do I even have any fields? I've got 12 and 14 and 18. I have 3 fields, and they are planted in, I don't know what the heck they're planted in. Looks like I'm planting, what is that? Barley? I'm planting barley there, and I haven't gotten anything planted there or there. I think that's it. Yep, those are harvested, so I'm planting what I'm doing. So now what do? I'm waiting for stuff to happen. Wee-haw. I could do... Oh, shoot. Was I picking up this stuff? Better get on that, because I need to seed that field. Let's go. Right, I'm a little less coldy this morning. Every day gets a little bit better. So, I'm past the sick part. It's just a junk in your throat that's back. Or that's, you know, getting rid of all that leftover junk. I know, too much information. Sue me. We're going to finish this straw here. Somehow we'll manage to finish. Yeah, I've been playing Haas's other map this morning just for something to do. Cox Farm. He's got it pretty much done. I think I put a link to it in the last episode. If you don't have it, you pick up the final one from that episode. If you want to go back and look at, what is it, episode 7, you'll see a link to it there. Y'all know how to get a hold of Haas if you want a copy. You can always just holler at me. I'll get a copy to you. If you haven't tried it, you should probably give it a try. It's not the same as Ponderosa. It's different, thank goodness, because otherwise it would just be Ponderosa. But to make things a little different, he's moved everything around. So if you're tired of playing the same old Goldcrest, it's completely different. It's kind of spread out kind of far. I know if you watched my live stream I did the other night where Haas and I were farming it, it's kind of spread out. But I played it for maybe 3 hours this morning, and I'm getting used to it. I'm kind of enjoying the fact that you're not sitting on the same couple of fields. I'm having to transport equipment and in real life, that's what you'd be doing. You'd be moving around. People have farms that are not necessarily close together. I know a lot of farmers that have their own land and they lease other land, and the leased land isn't necessarily right next to their farm, so they have to move equipment all the time. So I'm actually getting kind of used to moving equipment, and it's kind of enjoyable. So strategizing on what equipment to leave where and where you want your fields and what you want planted on them. So anyway, if you're up for a little bit more of a challenge, and I shouldn't say it's a challenge, it's not a challenge. It's just that you own fields that aren't close together. Give it a try. I was playing, like I said, I was playing it for about 3 hours this morning, and I kind of thought, well, shoot, I should go back to Ponderosa and make an episode, and then, no, I don't want to, and I played for another hour. And finally I thought, nah, I got to go back to Ponderosa and make an episode. So here I am, picking up straw. Now, what happened where I missed this little patch? Well, I don't know. I don't mind missing straw in the field, but I don't like missing it out in the grass. It just looks nasty. It looks unclean. Just like the pig pen where they throw their feed all out of the trough, and just doesn't quite look right. So I like to get these little pieces of stuff that... I noticed that these combines, the new harvesters, they start throwing windrow right away. I mean, right now, as soon as you get into the field, where the case, it has to thresh a little bit before it poops out any straw. So this combine leaves straw outside the field more than the case does. I don't like that, but it's it is what it is. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a game breaker or anything like that. It's just a little irritant. We all have little irritants in our life. I'm drinking tea this morning, trying to help my throat out a little. Just for hoots and giggles, I put a little honey in it. It's sweet. Okay, well, it looks like the seeder's done, and that's okay. I can't do anything with this field until I get the straw off. Thank goodness I've got all the plowing done. I've plowed all the fields. Wow. I'm almost full of straw again. I tell you, it's the 6th of December and I still haven't got a tree up yet. No, I'm still not really supposed to lift anything, and the tree we've got is pretty good size. I gave up on real trees when the kids moved out. Too much of a hassle, put a real tree up and then clean pine needles up all the time. And then you have to dispose of it. Now the city's pretty good about disposing. All you gotta do is throw it out in the front yard and they come by and haul it off. But it's still a pain in the butt. One year we bought a tree. It was a beautiful tree. We spent a lot of money for it. We put it up, decorated it, went to bed. When we got up in the morning, the There was absolutely not one needle left on the tree. It was unbelievable. They were all over the floor. I mean, it looked like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was terrible. I called the guy that sold it to me. He had a tree farm up, above where I live. And he apologized. He said, I don't know what happened. We got one batch of trees in, and they had some kind of disease. And he said, I've been answering phone calls all morning. I'm so sorry. Come on back up and we'll replace it. So I drove back up there, and when I got up there, he said, we haven't got our new order of trees in yet, but I tell you what, I've got this beautiful flock tree in here. It's the last one I got. And he said it was about twice what you paid for your tree, but you can have it. And I said, okay. So I took it. It was a beautiful tree. That's my Charlie Brown Christmas tree story. For this year, anyway. Yeah, that was years and years ago, but when the kids were little. Like I say, I use fake trees now, but that's okay. They're easy to put up, and they can be very pretty if you buy a decent one. Gosh, we had one. We wore it out. It was a big flocked tree. It was a phony tree, but it was beautiful. You put it up and you could almost not tell that it was a phony tree. It should be. Darn thing almost cost me $500. But it was a beautiful tree. We just wore it out. It's a big 8-foot tree. We've got about 2 or 3 of them now, depending on our mood. If we want to get real fancy, we can put a big one up. I've got a little one that'll sit on a table if we're being kind of bah humbug for Christmas. That's back in the days when I was working. I didn't have time to decorate. And then we've got one that's kind of medium-sized. It's the easiest one to put up because it's in 2 pieces, and it has those fiber optic wires run through it, so you get all this light besides the Christmas lights. It's a pretty tree, and you don't have to turn all that on if you don't want to. But hey, I like pretty lights, so I've turned them on. Alright, so that field's done. Let's run over and grab our whatcha-dinger guy here. Barley. What do we got crop now? We got some wheats. We don't have any barley, but we're gonna. That field is barley. Canola, sunflowers, and we need some corn, and we need everything. Yep, we need everything. So let's run up and do something on this one. Yeah, something will work. Something works for me. What should we do? Barley, canola. Let's canola. Let's do some soybeans. Why not? Why not indeed? Oh shoot! I don't have any cows, do I? Do I have any money? I've got some money. Let's buy some cows. I want to find out if that milk thing works. Where do we buy the cows? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I saw that yellow. I thought, how'd the pigs get their feed clear over here? Oh, it's pigs. Right here. Here we go. All right, let's buy a couple of coos. How many can we afford? We got $119. Well, shoot. I guess we'll start with a dozen. All right. Let me grab our trusty cow tractor. Let's get to feeding these guys something. What do they need? I can't remember. Oh, they need silage. We don't have any silage. Wait a minute. We might have silage, actually. I forget in this game you have to take the cover off. Yeah, we got silage. Let's try. I want to try this out. Since I modded it, I modded this sucker so I can use it like a vacuum. First of all, let's open this thing up and then lower it, and then let's turn it on. Might as well just go down the middle, huh? Yeah, this might take a little bit longer, but it's sure easier than having to go back and forth with a front end loader. I mean, seriously. Let me put some four-wheel drive on this puppy. Just like that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it was so funny. This thing was modified to hold quite a bit of crop. And I remember the first time I went to the BGA. I had some silage cooking down there. And I didn't even fill it up. This thing will hold like 300,000. I put 100 and something in it. And I went down the hill from the BGA plant, down the road. And the first time I came to a little bit of an incline, this sucker just stopped. It would not budge an inch. And I thought, oh my God, we made this thing hold 300,000 liters, but we didn't change the engine. So I went in, boosted the engine up quite a little bit, the torque and that kind of thing. And then I beefed the brakes up because, you know, with that kind of weight, once you get it going, you got to be able to stop it. So the brakes have been boosted up quite a bit too. So I shouldn't have any trouble picking this stuff up and moving around with it. Now, I didn't fill it all the way up after I boosted it, so I think I gave it enough engine power. You don't want to give it too much because then it gets all wonky in the way it handles. So trying to find a happy medium where there's enough engine that it can handle a load but not drive like in, you know, like a boat. What's it all about? So anyway, we'll find out. I know that I can get this thing at least half full and it'll still move pretty good. I'm thinking it'll take a pretty good sized load. See, we're only a quarter down. But I didn't put a lot of silage in here. I only put one load, I think. I can't remember. You guys watched me do it. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you weren't taking notes. I know you were. You guys are studious. So yeah, this may take, well, I don't know. This is going pretty quick. The last time I did this, I did it with a front end loader, and man, it took quite a while. So this, I think this is a lot quicker. I know it's a lot easier. And I don't have to buy one of those great big front end loaders. So we've got 115,000 units in here now. We'll see how it goes. I didn't really want to give it much more power because, yeah, it kind of messes things up a little. Alright, it's starting to act a little weird. Yeah, it's starting to act up a little. So, I may be reaching a weight limit. I might have to give it a little more power. But you know what? Holding as much as it does, that's quite a bit. That's really quite a bit. I would think even if it held 100,000, it would be quite a bit. But it holds 300, so. It's starting to hesitate a little bit. Like, okay, right now, I'm gonna hit the gas. See, it's hesitating. It's not going anywhere. Let me back up and go forward. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a problem here. So, oh, wait a minute. That might have been it. I think I had the scoop in the ground. Never mind. That might have been the problem. Yeah, I think I had the scoop too low. It was hitting the ground. Seems to be working okay now. Well, silly thing. Might as well clean it up. I don't know. It seems to be handling it okay. Almost got 150,000 in it. Yeah, in my mind, 150,000. That's enough. That's quite a bit. All right, so that's it. Let's get this thing up. Let's turn it off, and we can close that thing up there. All right, I'm gonna go and feed this to the cattle just as it is, and then we'll store the rest of it. Now let's see. All right, there it goes. We'll go store the rest of it. So, okay, I'm happy. It held 150,000 and it operates okay with that. I don't know though if it'll hold the whole 300,000. I think right for the time being, I'm going to leave it alone. Like I said, I don't want to beef it up too much. It kind of makes things kind of weird. So it seems to be handling okay right now, and it'll hold 150 easy. I might just leave it alone for a while, see how this goes, till such time that it appears I need to haul more than that. We can have some mixed rations here pretty quick, but I want to get my harvesting, my seeding done. What's he doing? Okay, I got to pick up the rest of that straw, don't I? Let's go do that. Now how'd that tree get out in front of me? Do I have any weights on this thing? I don't. I need to put some weights on this. Alright. Turn this guy on. Drop him down. See what I mean? The other this combine, it leaves a lot of stuff on the outside of the field. I don't know how it does it. It thrashes immediately. The case, it seems like the crop has to get in there and work for a minute before it comes pooping out. It's sure a little field. I should probably put some kind of potato or... By the way, I have another new mod. Talking about potatoes. Potato harvester. I got the one I used to use over here. It's got the big wide front end. It's only $69,000. Isn't that sweet? I could have bought that, but I bought cows instead. I gotta make some money because I need to buy that other field over there. All right, this one's ready to plant. While we got straw in the trailer, let's dump a little bit out for the cows. Let me get in here. Slow her down. It's not a racetrack. All right, let's put some... There, now you've got some bedding there, cows. All right, let's put the rest of this stuff away. And let's see how we're doing. He's almost done. You know what I should do? I should run around and pick up all the gold things. I don't know if you can find them all on this map. I don't know. Let me head out over here. There used to be, the train station is still here. There used to be one in here. Alright, there's one. I got 1 out of 100. What I think I'll do is, if I'm going to do this, am I stuck? I get stuck in these stupid barns. Well, part of it's my fault. I'm running 100 miles an hour. I know there's one up here. I've only picked these up once. And it was while Haas and I were building this map. He was doing some work on it, and I was running around picking up the gold to make sure everything was pick-upable. If that makes any sense. Doesn't really, does it? I've got 2 now. I think if you find 10, then it gives you a list of them. So, there used to be one up on that trestle. Let me see if it's still up there. Yep, it's still there. Wee-haw. Now we have 3. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do this during this recording. I think what I'll do is pick these up in between episodes. I know they're all over the place, but you know the funny part is, the first 10 are kind of hard to find, and then it gives you a list, and all of a sudden you think, well, I could have found those just by walking around. I thought there was one up on the bakery. Maybe it wasn't the bakery. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was something else altogether. I don't know where it was. Here I said I wasn't going to do this. And what am I doing? Not the diner. I don't know. There was one on top of a building and I don't remember. Was it this building? Maybe it's still up there. I don't know. Alright, I'm going back to work. If I do that, I'll pick them up in between episodes because that takes way too long. Alright, so let's do Let's do... I'm going to drop this off and do a little corn, I think. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I do that sometimes when I spin the wheel, the steering wheel. I'll accidentally hit the button to open up that thing. Let me just drop that there. We'll run and get this other one. I think this one does corn. Whoop. Lost my weights. Did it again. Alright, come on. There we go. Play a little game here. Pick up sticks. Alright, we're going to run and get some seed and fertilizer. There's a racetrack around here. Alright, who's leaving the equipment laying all over the place? That would be me, I think. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Here we go. Let me see if they're making milk yet. Are you guys making milk? Make milk, make milk. No milk. Did it got no milk? Wow, I'm government. Oh, they don't have any water. They got straw and nothing else, and silage. They need grass and power food, which I don't have any. I could buy some power food. I hate to do that, though. Really. You know what I mean. But I could, if I wanted to. Come on, how long does it take? I guess it takes as long as it takes. It is what it is. Or something like that. Oh, come on. Hurry up. There you go. Alright, we're going to do... What did I say? Corn? I better change that because it's on sunflower seeds. Let's do some corn. Now, this seeder works pretty good, but it doesn't cultivate, so I might have a problem here because I don't think this is cultivated. I'm pretty sure it doesn't cultivate. Let me try it. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. What was that? Windows making noise at me. Yeah, it doesn't cultivate. I made this mistake before. Let me pull this off the road here, and we'll run and get a cultivator. We can do that. We have technology. We can do it. Now, where did I keep that thing? Not in that shed. There it is. I knew I had one. Not just that plow. Not just a plow. I was laughing my butt off. I did a live stream the other night. One of the guys in the live stream is a real farmer. I mean, a farmer in real life, and he's got like six. Now, forgive me if I'm getting the figures wrong, because I was kind of playing a game and trying to watch all the chat. It has something like 6,000 head of cattle, about 12,000 acres that they're farming. He was actually farming while he was watching the live stream. He had a tablet mounted in his tractor, and I think they were seeding. Just, he said, I'm a farmer in real life, and I'm farming right now while I'm watching your live stream. And then he told me 6,000 cattle, 12,000 acres. I said, man, you're not a farmer. You're a corporation. That's a lot. It's pretty funny. All righty. Hopefully this won't take long. It's a small field, right? Shouldn't take long. Who's at the wheel here? I can't tell. It's Shane. All right, you do a good job, Shane. I'm gonna get some water, and let's see. I got water in that tank over there. I might as well get it out of the tank. I keep running down to the river to get water, but I think that tank's getting pretty darn full. So we might as well take it out of the tank. Alright, now let's see. I think it's R to fill it. Something like that. A little something like that. Why is everything taking so long to fill today? Oh, I don't need it full. Goodness gracious. The heck am I thinking? What am I thinking? Let me get it. I love this truck. It rides really smooth, but it gets way fast. It's like super speed. Super speedy. All right, cows, you want a little water? Make me some milk. If you make me milk, I'll make sure you have lots of water. How's that? Okay, so they didn't take very much. I should have known. I'm sitting there waiting. Why is it taking so long to fill? Because it doesn't have to. You're just wasting time, you fool. Alright. And then it's O. O. The letter O. Brought to you by oatmeal. The letter O lets you transfer between the tanks. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Yes, I'm distracted. I'm working on my other computer. Alright, sorry. Let me get this guy kind of out of the way, kind of. I don't know where to put it, really. I'm just kind of... I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Alright, you're just going to stay right there. Don't move. What? Alright, he's getting close, but I've got the same tractor to run that over there. So I guess I'll have to wait till he's done. I could probably bring another tractor over. But wait a minute. What else did I need for the cows? Because I want them to make milk. They need grass. Alright, well, you know what? I've got this guy already here. Let's grab a little bit of grass out of this shed here, or hay loft, or whatever you want to call it. Wow, I made that a little tight, didn't I? Grass. There was grass. Nope, that's not grass. Oh, come on. I don't have any grass in here? Oh. Fine. I might as well use the other one. It doesn't hold as much. It's easier to get around. I didn't use all my grass for silage, did I? God, I hope not. Because I need to make some MRA. All right, wheat, barley, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. Wait a minute. I've got some mixed rations. Cool beans. Let me go ahead and give them some grass if I got it, though. And I don't have grass. I do. I thought I did. I really did. They're not going to take this much, but oh well. Look out, cow. I don't want to hit you with my bucket. I'm going to come out here at night and tip these cows. We used to cow tip all the time when I was a kid. Cow tipping. Everybody says, oh, that's so cruel. Yeah, but it's funny. All right, let's see how they're doing now. Okay, so now I'm going to put some mixed rations in there and see if that... I think mixed ration, for some reason, they call it power food now. I don't know why. It's just mixed rations. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. All right. Let's do this. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. By the time that's trough is full over there, we get the cattle taken care of. Should be ready to seed that field over there. Right, there it was. Total mixed rations. You know what? I should take that chaff out of there because I'm not using chaff. I'm using the grass to make silage, so I'm not using the chaff. I should take that little bit of chaff that's in there and just use it up, make a little silage out of it. That's what I should do. Maybe I will. I think I will. All right, let's see what happens when I do that. Nothing. Oh, no, it's working. It didn't give you much, though. Boy, I need more of that stuff. I'm going to have to start mixing some. Tell you what, I'm going to call it an episode here. I'm kind of running out of time. When we come back, we'll finish all those things that we were talking about. And hope you had fun. Give it a like if you liked it. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you on the farm in the next episode. Happy farming.